Let's talk about it. This is the podcast where Jamie and Kirsten talk about everything.
No limits, no boundaries.
Join us while we talk about what really goes on in our lives.
Anything goes.
So without further ado, let's talk about it.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
What was that face for?
What face?
You're like, ooh.
I was just not prepared.
Me either.
Okay.
This,
Hello.
just a little heads up. This episode is probably going to be everywhere.
Yeah. You know what? We're just gonna have fun with it, go crazy, get back into the swing of things, and
Really
it'll be
trying to get
fine.
back into the swing of things.
Yeah. So it'll be all right.
For sure.
Ugh, my face is like hot.
I feel like we should just jump right into weekly check-in.
Let's just dive right in. All right. Well,
How
good
are you
evening.
doing?
Good
Oh,
evening,
shit.
you sexy fuckers.
Good evening, you sexy fuckers. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I don't think I've left my bed at all today, so that's why I look
Goals.
like this.
And I'm looking
not
a little rusty,
I'm not looking
crusty.
great, but it's okay. I don't fucking care. Like I've got nobody to impress.
A little
So,
swollen.
yeah. I mean, how am I? What have I done this week? Anything fun?
What have you done the past 2 weeks?
Ah, you're right. It has been too, huh?
Indeed,
Work,
it has.
work. Was the last episode before Thanksgiving?
Yes.
No shit. Okay, pop off. So yeah, we had a nice little Thanksgiving moment. Okay, so that's kind of our excuse. We were just having a little Thanksgiving break.
I'll address it. It's okay.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I really haven't done a whole lot this week. I've had some ups and downs.
But did you have
That
a good Thanksgiving? What did you do for Thanksgiving?
I was great. Super chill this year. Just my dad and my sister, because my other siblings are busy doing their own fucking things because they have families of their own. So we love that. Yeah, it was great. I can't complain. I did no Black Friday shopping this year because I just didn't fucking feel like it.
And I
And the
feel like
deals weren't that
they
great.
weren't there.
There were
But I
not
feel
the
like
best deals.
like especially with the state of the world right now, a lot of the Black Friday deals did come out like
Forever ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they've been like promoting them online pre-Black Friday, so you could have just got it online
Right.
instead of just going to the store.
Yeah, so I didn't really like do any shopping or anything. I got my pleasing nail polish throughout the 2 weeks that we were on a break. That's a whole other fucking thing that I didn't talk about.
A little cash grab.
Dude, don't even get me started. I was conned into it. The
Harold,
death grip that this man has
Harold,
over my bank account is just unmatched.
Harold, love you. Love you.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Love you. Those prices were unpleasing as hell,
They were
sir.
steep. They were steep. And it was one of those things where I'll just tell the story because I'm embarrassed, to be honest. So when the website first kind of like went up, whatever, I was seeing the promo. It was before everything went on pre-sale, and me and you were talking, and we were like, "Wow, like that's steep prices. It's a little unreasonable for me." And
Yeah.
it was just whatever. It's ethically sourced. I love that. I get where the price is coming from. I still think it's probably way too overpriced, but that's besides the point. And
But it's
so
okay because you're a fan of the product.
I am. So
Right?
I'll get to that. Yeah. So the day of
Oh.
pre-sale, the day of pre-sale happens, and I wake up to a tweet notification saying, "Oh, everything's on sale now." And I don't know what happened. It was like not me. It was like an automatic response, and my body was just working on its own. My brain wasn't connected to my body. And I panic bought it. I panic bought the nail polish because I something inside me just told me you need to.
I mean,
And
all
so
right.
it was honestly like an impulsive thing, and So I did it. I literally just bought it, and then right after I did it, I was sitting there and I was like, "Why the fuck did I just do that?" Like, it was an instant, like, the second I got the, like, "You bought it, it's yours," I'm like, "Why the
Which is
fuck?
so
What
funny
just
because I was
happened?"
at work and then I checked my phone and you're like, "Bro, I don't know what I just did, but, like, I just bought the nail polish." I was like, "For
Like,
what?"
I don't even know why. It wasn't
Your
me. It
butt
was
your butt plugs came in.
yeah, it was someone else. Is the only explanation I have. It was someone else controlling me. It wasn't me. But
I
anyways, I
have to
got
admit,
them.
though, they are some beautifully designed butt plugs.
They they really are.
They are gorgeous. We love the little top.
Yeah, it's cute. I'm a fan, all right? So I gotta give my honest review. Do I think it's reasonable to spend $65 on nail polish, $10 shipping? Not really. Did I do it anyways? Yeah. Will I do it again? Probably.
I'm
And
sorry, like, no like, I'm so sorry for anyone who had a bad shipping experience,
oh my God, that
but
was a
I've been
whole other
laughing
thing.
so I shouldn't laugh, that's not nice.
It's funny though. I mean, you
Some of
have to
the
laugh at it.
like, if that was me, I feel like I would laugh because I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, the mail carriers really just be like throwing your shit on the porch and letting it break, like
Like, so
busted ass nail.
I was, like, scrolling through social media the other night, and I saw someone made a whole Instagram page
I
dedicated
saw this.
to, like,
Yeah.
broken pleasing package.
Yeah, I think it's tough. It's tough. So, my honest review of the nail polish, I it is really expensive and you are pretty much just paying for the fucking name. Let's be
Yeah,
real. It's what it is and it's
for
not a
sure.
bad thing. It's just I mean, how many other people do that? It's not anything new. And you're buying the name basically. It's fucking nail polish. It really can't be all that special. It's nice. I mean, it's nice. It's just it's fucking nail polish. It's not anything crazy, but I like the colors. I think it's great. So, I mean, do I encourage it? I no, it's your life. If you want to spend $65 on fucking nail polish, be my guest. If not,
Money is not
totally
real
cool.
to me.
Yeah, so, that's a thing that happened, I got pleasing nail polish, so which I'm kind of hurt that I wasn't on the PR list, like, the amount of
Yeah.
free promo I give this man, you would think,
The
but
amount of
it's
promo we give him
yeah.
on this podcast,
We really stay, like, paying paying his bills. My
I
bills are paid.
my bill been paid. I feel like, we should probably reach out to, like, Please and be like, "Hey."
Yeah. I'd like financial what is that?
Free compensation.
Recompensation, yes.
Be like, "Hey, Harold, Jeffrey, Harry,
And
Lambert,
it's one of those things where it's so you don't even know what's happening with the brand. Like there's so many like weird loose ends with the brand itself and like I kind of got the impression that Harry Lambert actually had more to do with the actual brand than Harry
really?
Styles. Yeah, it kind of just what Harry Lambert made it sound like he had a lot to do with it, which we love. Go
Good for
off.
him."
Yeah, so super
I mean,
great.
like,
Anyways,
I'm not gonna, like, shit on it. Like, if it's something
I
that
have
he's
no
passionate
problems with
about,
it.
then that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
I have no problems with
I
it.
just personally, I'm really bad at doing nails, first of all, so
Yeah.
I can't justify myself buying that.
Yeah.
Let alone
And
because like, if I did it, it would look like my 4-year-old
and
niece would
that's
paint my
another
nails.
thing that I
So
was
why am I gonna
seeing
yeah.
is
So
like people who don't know how to paint nails were like complaining about the nail polish saying it sucks, but like no, the nail it's fucking nail polish. It doesn't suck. It's
but
perfectly fine. You just suck at doing nails.
I feel like nail polish is nail polish, like
Yeah, it doesn't suck. It's you just clearly don't know how to paint nails and that's no shade against you. Just a piece of advice, take it to a nail salon and pay someone to paint your nails for you, like, if that's what it comes down to. Don't waste it, you know?
I got some Sally Hansen.
We love a good Sally Hansen, yeah, but yeah, so shout outs to Pleasing, love the polish, anyways, that was one thing that happened last week. I've been the last couple days kind of stressed, but it's okay. I'm getting through
About?
it.
You wanna talk
Um
about it?
I don't know. It's kind
Okay.
of just been a weird thing. Um, I've just been struggling a little bit,
Mhm.
but it's okay. I'm dealing with it, and I don't think I want to get into it specifically because we've talked about it a million times. It's nothing new. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And I'm just like over it. Moral of the story, I've just been having some self-esteem issues recently. No one's surprised. And it's
Jamie.
not a new thing. It is what it is. We got into like a little bit of a fucking fight about it. Not really a fight. You were just really annoyed with me.
I wouldn't say I was annoyed with you. It was just like frustrating me that like that's how you view yourself.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against you. It's just like I don't want you to think that like I was like mad at you for your problems.
No, I
I
know.
just wanted for me to go inside your brain so you would like fucking get it. Because you're
I've
being like
accepted the fact that I'm never going to get it.
because you're being like so critical of yourself. And I was like, I wish you could just like I could sprinkle my thoughts into your brain and you'd be like, okay.
I think I was just see, that's the thing that we don't agree on because I think I was just being real with myself.
I think you're just being like overly critical and not like open to like helping you.
I just don't need it. Like I'm
You
just
don't need it, but you immediately were like, okay, I think I'm just not gonna worry about it, so I don't have to deal with it.
yeah, fuck it. It's one of
And
those
that's not
things.
healthy.
Sure
You
it is.
had you
I'll deal
had
with
to
it eventually.
yeah, you've been saying that for how many years?
Okay, the fucking issue is I've told you this and this is all right, let's get real with it. I This is fucked. Whatever. I, in my brain, have not come to the terms with the fact that I've gained weight since I've recovered from my eating disorder. It's just what it is, and I don't want to deal
Yeah.
with it. I don't want to accept it because it's fucked. It's fucked up. I don't like it. And
But I think that's like a very important part of your recovery is realizing that like you are at a healthy state now.
I'm not.
See? See?
Okay. Yeah.
You were not at a healthy state. You are now.
Uh, I don't know. I'm not happy now. I don't think I'll ever fucking be happy at this point. So, whatever.
And
What's the point in bitching and complaining about
that's
it?
where me and you disagree is because I think there is another side of this where you can accept who you like how you feel and like how you look, but you need to get help for that. And you're not down for that because you don't want to
I'm
deal
not
with it.
down for it because I don't want to search for a new therapist when I had one and she fucked off and is a professor at college now, which fuck her for that, honestly. Like, no shade, but like, I cannot believe the audacity to fucking leave the fucking therapy office when I needed you
Okay,
most.
okay, but this is you making an excuse on why you should not get help.
I don't want another therapist. I had the one that I liked. She's
Okay,
gone.
yeah, and that's your comfort zone, but like recovery and like being in a good mindset, you have to be uncomfortable to get there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's never comfortable going into like a new therapist and being like, "Hey, these are all my problems."
It's just
I mean,
I'd
take
rather
it from
not
me.
drag it back up.
I
I'd
know, but
rather
like
not
take
drag
it
it all up.
but like they will have a lot of your notes as well. Get it sent over.
It's just all fucked. It's all fucked. I don't want to deal with
And
it, and I'm
take
just
it
not
from me
going
who
to.
went through 3 different therapists within like a 2-month span.
Yeah, that was fucked. Oh my
It's
God,
it's
can my cat
never
like not? What are
it's
you
never
doing?
comfortable like opening up again and like reintroducing yourself and your problems, but it's so
Yeah.
important.
I just feel like I'm okay. I'm good.
You are not okay.
I am
You're literally
okay.
shutting all your problems down when they come up because you don't want to deal with them. That's not okay.
I think I can deal with them if I really needed to. I just don't feel a need
Jamie,
to. I'm being like this is genuinely like what I'm
you
feeling.
had a mental breakdown about it the other day, and then you were like, I'm just not going to think about it for a couple months. That is not
Yeah.
you dealing with it.
I feel like
That's
that's
not healthy.
reasonable.
No,
Will
it is
deal with
not.
it at a later date.
Yeah, and okay, I'm not trying to be a dick, but
Yeah.
it is your responsibility to deal with your trauma.
I've dealt with it.
Obviously, you have not, like, talking right now, and it's your responsibility, and I take accountability the same way because I need help for my problems, and I have not gotten it.
Yeah.
But if you keep on pushing it off, saying, "I'm going to deal with it at a later date," you're gonna turn into, like, a 40-year-old woman who still hasn't dealt with her problems and her trauma.
It's just not even a trauma anymore. I've dealt with traumas. I just haven't accepted the fact that I don't what's the best way to word it? I don't like myself right now.
And that is a traumatic experience.
It's
You
not though. That's
you
not
are
traumatic for me.
okay, but you literally, like, talk down to your experiences so you don't think they're that bad, so you don't have to deal with them.
This is just what I do, and I think it's
This is me calling you out.
yeah.
This is your intervention.
An intervention for what?
All your problems that you won't deal with, that you have, like, a little breakdown about, suck your tears back up, and you're like, "Okay, I'll deal with it in, like, 2 months," and then 2 months later it happens, and it happens all over again, and it's like a repeated cycle that you need to deal with.
Yeah.
As your bestie, do you wanna go to, like, group therapy or something? Like,
Fuck no. I did group therapy and it was awkward as fuck.
okay, then do self-therapy.
I just don't need I don't wanna talk about it. You know what I mean? I don't wanna talk about this shit. Like, why would I sit there for an hour and t be fucking sad and depressed about my life when just talking about it when I have to talk about it and I'll be fine.
Because you're repressing it, and then it's just gonna build up, and then it's gonna turn into a big fucking ordeal, and that's not gonna be good for you.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think that I just I just got a lot of issues, but I'll work on it.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, it is what it is, and I've never liked myself. It's not like I'm gonna fucking magically learn how to love myself.
I as your friend, I'm just trying to help you.
It's like I was 100 pounds and I didn't like myself. Like I don't know what the fuck to do. Like,
We gotta work on that.
yeah.
I'm just trying to help you. I'm not trying to be a dick.
No, I appreciate you. I really do. Anyways,
Anything
en
else that you done
enough
this
of that
week?
fucking sob fest. Jesus Christ. Let's get on with your life. What's happening?
Um, I'm all about
Oh,
transparency.
wait. One more thing I just remembered
What?
before is Gogglebox, you guys. I have a serious addiction. Okay, and it's a whole ordeal that just happened like yesterday. So I've seen clips of Gogglebox and I always thought it was really funny. But I
Mhm.
never sat down and watched a full episode because it's a UK show. You can't watch it here. But I found someone re-uploaded some full episodes of it on YouTube. Oh my God, where the fuck have I been?
Under a
It's
rock.
so funny. This is like the best show of all time. We can't watch it here, and like we don't have an American version of it. And so I'm like doing everything in my power to figure out a way to watch this fucking show.
I wonder if they have
So
it on, like, IMDb.
I looked. You can't find
Really?
it fucking anywhere except for the like Channel 4 website, which is like a UK thing. But
Can
you
you,
have
like
to have a fucking British postal code, and I don't live there, so I
dude,
can't.
just, like, Google a random postal code.
Maybe you're right. That's fucked up though.
So?
I feel like that's not, maybe I could find like I'm sure one of my Twitter mutuals is British. Maybe they'd like hook me up. I don't know.
I feel like I definitely have some Twitter mutes that are
Yeah,
British.
I just need a login so I can watch Gogglebox for the love of fucking Larry. Oh, no. Please no. I did not just
Oh, what the fuck was that?
nothing, nothing. I don't know what that was.
Alright.
Anyways, go back to you. I'm sorry. Fuck.
Um, that's suspicious.
That's
That's
weird.
weird.
Oh no. My
Okay,
bad. My mistake.
so I'm all about transparency. You might have noticed, you might have not. We did not upload last week, and that is 100% my fault.
That is not your fault.
That is all on me, and I
It's
take
not.
accountability. Back again with not dealing with your trauma. Ding ding ding. That's me, bitch. I feel like the past couple episodes you could just slowly hear me talking about my mental health declining into like
Yeah.
a bad spot.
Yeah.
It happened. Even like this week too, man. Like the past 2 weeks have been rough on me mentally.
Yeah.
I
I know it's been tough to sit. I hate watching you like that. It's fucked.
I just wasn't feeling, still not really feeling like myself, or I don't even know who myself is. Jesus, that
Hmm.
was deep for what?
Yeah.
I was just not feeling good mentally over the last weekend, 2 weeks ago, when we typically film. I
Yeah,
kept putting it off.
it was bad.
And then Monday after work, I was like, okay, like when I get home, we gotta film the podcast. And then I just like broke. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I literally am just not in a right mental spot. And I know I'm just gonna be like a fucking bitch. Like,
Yeah.
and no one deserves that energy.
I think it's important to prioritize mental health. And it's like, what's the point? And why don't we just skip an episode instead of putting out an episode that is fucking shit and no one's gonna want to listen to it anyways, when we could
But
just
then
take a
again,
week to
that
not?
makes me feel like that makes my worth ethic look bad because I'm like, oh, like she can't deal with her issues, so she has to take time off.
That's not okay because you needed, God forbid, one fucking week to recoup and figure your shit
But
out. That's not a
usually,
big deal.
but usually I'm really good at like turning a switch on.
Okay, well, that's probably not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good thing, but like whatever. Um, I definitely I would like to describe myself as like higher functioning
Hmm.
because like it's a great distraction for me, and then I don't really. But like this past like 2 weeks, it's been like disassociating, and it's been like so irritable and so like angry at the world, and
Hmm.
I don't know why. It's just
Right.
a cycle. But
Yeah.
whatever. Um, took some time off. Um, Thanksgiving. I mean, it was Thanksgiving. I worked.
Yeah, you did.
I think it's really important for me to like work holidays for some reason because I mean, I guess I don't have the best relationship with my family. Like, of course, like my mom, I had the best
Yeah.
relationship with her, but
Hmm.
like my family in general, I still like made it to like the holiday events. But
Yeah.
I rather spend it at work where like my patients appreciate me and
Hmm.
they don't have like a family to go to for the holidays.
Right.
Whereas like I'm somewhere else where they don't like
Yeah.
me, you know?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean for sure.
Um, we actually spent Black Friday together. We
You and
went,
I?
yeah, we went to saw House of Gucci.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. House of Gucci. Yeah, I
The
forgot about that.
Father, the
The
Son,
Son
the
and the
House
House
of
of Gucci.
Gucci.
Speaking
Okay,
of the House of Gucci, we have to like dive right in and talk about that so crazy, like basically porno, the sex scene in that
oh my
movie.
God,
What the fuck?
it
And I
was
know
so rough.
I'm not the only one that
So
has like
rough.
been bringing it up. I was
It
literally
was really
sitting
long
and
too.
it was so long and I was sitting next and I was laughing because I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why are they? It's like, it was so
It
awkwardly
definitely felt
long.
it felt like when you watch like a sex scene with your
With your
parents.
parents. No, literally, I like looked at you and I just started laughing. Because I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, why was it so long and so rough? Like, Jesus Christ.
He really like Adam Driver really did like drive right
It
through
drive.
her.
No, literally. I was like in shock. I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy.
I loved the movie personally. However,
It's gotten really bad reviews, but I thought it was great.
one of my only critiques is it was like It definitely could have been shortened like an hour.
Yeah, it was a really long
It was
movie,
really
but
long.
I loved it. I thought it was
Also,
great.
another point I want to make is everyone's talking about like how much they hated Jared Leto's performance.
I thought it was
I
so
thought it was
good. No, I
wonderful.
loved it. I literally, everyone shits on every single thing he ever does,
Yeah.
but because I mean, some people just think he's a horrible actor, and that's okay, but I think he was great.
I thought he like really brought it. And I thought it was like so funny that like a lot of his designs that they just sat there and like roasted is a lot of modern day Gucci.
I know it's crazy. Yeah, it was so wild, but
But it was so like cool to see like the evolution of
hmm
the brand and like the backstory too.
yeah.
Um and I think it's crazy like no one with the Gucci name like owns any part of Gucci
Yeah,
anymore.
it's
Um
wild.
a little
Probably for the
shout out
best.
to Alessandro. He really
We
holds it
love,
down.
we stand, yeah, holding down the empire.
Um what else? Oh, we went to Taylor Swift night.
Oh my God, we did. That was fun. I got way too drunk.
You got way too drunk, so did I.
No, it was so funny. Taylor Swift night was great. And it's so funny because I'm not even a stan. I'm just like a casual listener, but I was having the best fucking time. Like,
My thing is when I think about something, I obsess over it. Like I get so fixated on something.
hmm
And when I got these tickets for T Swift night, I just started thinking about my outfit and how I could like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna obsess over it and fixate on it until like I feel great about it.
For sure.
So I went as Blank Space music video Taylor.
Love.
I feel like a lot of people did not get it though.
And that's honestly their own problem.
So I feel like
Like,
a lot of people were looking at me like, "What the fuck's wrong with this bitch?" Because I was wearing a leopard print dress, which like
yeah, unironically.
I really hope people like didn't think I was like just wearing a leopard print dress to wear a leopard print dress.
Yeah, no, for
I
sure. You're not that girl boss, you know.
I smeared the mascara down my face. I looked
hmm
crazy.
It was everything though. It was so good.
And the thing is, I was dancing, singing along to like every single song, and
hmm
I was really just putting the drinks back like it was
We
water.
were tossing them back, tossing back the White Claws, and
Speaking of drinks, they were so like I that's why I drink at my house watching a
bars are
movie
so expensive.
because I spent probably like $100 on drinks.
It's fucking stupid.
Um, but I'm sitting there drinking, 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 and I didn't realize like I was intoxicated until I went to the
Yeah.
bathroom, and I was like,
No, I didn't realize until right before we left because
sick.
I was in there the whole time in the like fucking party area. And so I was dancing, met these great girls. They were so
Oh my
nice.
God,
And
shout out to them. They're so cool.
we had so much fun. I was tossing them back. I think the tequila sunrise was what
That's what
really
got
did me
me.
in. And so I was drinking all this. I literally like didn't break the seal once. I held it all in. Didn't go piss until right before we left. And I walk out into the light and I'm like,
And that's when you're like,
what the
oh fuck.
fuck?
Literally every time I walked over to
Yeah.
the bar, that's when I would like realize I was like, okay, okay, I'm drunk. But like the
hmm
tequila sunrise just really hit me because they ran out of White Claws, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, what else do I like? So I was like, tequila sunrise can't go wrong. But
hmm
this lady really had a heavy hand on the tequila.
Which you say that, and that's how you know I was drunk before that because I didn't taste the tequila. I was just like having a fun time, like I didn't care. And I'm like, it probably was really strong, but I didn't. I mean, cut to us like as we're about to leave, waiting for your mom to come pick us up. We're in the
She
like,
really Uber drivered us, and shout
we're
out to
like
her
sitting
because
in
it was
the
like literally
the
like
main
2 a.m.
area, like
and she
sitting on the
drove an
ground.
hour away.
Yeah, and we're
So we
just
didn't
like
have to pay for an Uber. So shout out to my mother.
yeah, big thanks. We're just like sitting on the fucking ground singing and screaming at each other. These people probably thought we were crazy.
That was like my main character moment.
It really
Truly.
was. It truly was. And yeah, so we got Taco Bell after, thank God. I
Oh
needed
my God,
that.
I didn't eat it. I literally smashed it.
Yeah, and then the second I got home, I fell asleep. I got home, we got home like late. It was like 2-ish, right?
2 or 3.
Yeah, and so we got home and I woke up at like 5 in the morning and my head was pounding, bro. And I don't get like hungover, but I do get like headaches every so often if I drink. And so I like it's like 5 in the morning, my TV's on, and I go downstairs and I get like so much water and these like Pedialyte popsicles. I
I
had like
love
3 of them and I'm like sitting in my bed in the dark with my TV on. Just sitting there eating these popsicles. I probably looked crazy because I like still had all my makeup and shit on. Like I looked insane. But I went back to sleep and I woke up and I was fucking fine. I was like totally good.
Well, I woke up and I was feeling like hungover, and then I was like, "Oh my God, my car's at Jamie's house. Like, I have to go
Mhm.
get it."
And it snowed the night before, so there was
Yes.
like snow on the car. It was a whole thing.
And then I
But
went and got a Big Mac from McDonald's, a great
wha-
hangover cure.
yeah.
Literally was eating it like in 2 bites, and I just like wanted to die.
Yeah. So it was super fun though.
I had a
Love
great
that.
time. Shout out to the damn season night.
Yeah, it was so fun. Uh
Um,
yeah. Anyways,
oh, I got my wisdom teeth out.
you did. That's another thing you should probably give us the details.
My face might be a little swollen. Friday, today is Monday. I got
Hmm.
my wisdom teeth out. It was very like last minute too.
Yeah.
I got like my x-rays and them out the same day.
That's so crazy. Yeah. I can't believe that.
But I am very sensitive to anesthesia,
Hmm.
which is weird because like coming out of anesthesia, it takes me longer, but
Hmm.
like going down for anesthesia takes it takes more, if that
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know the science behind it, but I know natural redheads have like an issue with anesthesia.
What?
Um,
Wild.
I'm
That's
wondering if that's
crazy.
why. But
Perhaps.
I woke up. I don't remember a lot of like sitting in the doctor's office after. I remember cussing at the poor doctor. I really needed to like send an apology letter or something.
Yeah. Send him like some flowers.
Calling them motherfuckers, because
Hmm.
I thought they cut out my lip fillers.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Hmm.
And then I started crying because they gave me a gift card for a smoothie place.
Hmm. That is
Um,
so, that's a nice gesture for sure.
I was genuinely so mad at Jamie.
She was pissed at me, but I was just being a good friend. Like, I was just helping you out, honestly, and I'd do it again. I'm a
Uh,
bestie. That's what my job is for you.
she told me my lips were crusty, and I literally was sobbing,
You got her lips
sobbing.
were cracking. The amount of dry skin on your lips. I was just trying to help
Even
the
for like
homie
the
out.
next 2 days.
Yeah, like they were so dry. I was just trying to let you know, like, get some fucking chapstick on them bitches. Like,
But
you
then
know?
from literally my bottom lip to my chin, it was so numb that like my mom's like recording me laughing, trying to put this
Yeah.
fucking chapstick on, and I'm just
Hmm.
like putting it on my chin.
Yeah, you were literally like so out of it the whole time. It was crazy.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at something really quick. I have a text from Taylor.
And I was just
Sorry.
very overly emotional on anesthesia, crying about
Hmm.
everyone and everything.
Yeah, you
Um,
were crying and
should I just like address it?
you had
I
just
had a Louis Tomlinson breakdown.
we love
I get in
we
the car and fucking Only the Brave comes on.
that's so tough too. Like out of all songs,
And my
that
mom was
one
like,
it hurts the most without anesthesia.
yes.
So
My mom
like
was like, change it. It's gonna make you sad. And I was like,
yeah,
no. So I saluted this man. I
as you
saluted
should.
this man. And then
He really is a defender of the gays.
I just started sobbing, and my mom's like, "Why are you crying?" I was like, "I just love Louis. He's my mom."
Yeah. I mean, and
Um,
that's what it is. He is the mommy.
he's my mommy.
So is Harry Styles.
They're my mommies.
They're literally our moms.
And my mom's like, "Why don't you change the song? Like you're just so sad." And I was like, "No."
Just let it
I
happen,
was like,
yeah.
and then at one point I was like, I just want to give him a knuckle sandwich. I don't know where that came from, but I guess I still stand by that.
For sure. Yeah, hey, I mean, you want to give him a nuggie? I just want to give him a hug, but like respect.
Little nuggie.
Two different types of people, but hey, it is what it is.
What else did I go on about? Oh, but like I got home and like obviously I had a fast because I was going under like anesthesia. So
Mhm.
I hadn't had like anything to eat or drink. And it's like about 1 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, I'm
Not
starving.
the soup. Oh God.
But my mouth, like I said, from my bottom lip down to my chin, it was so numb, like I couldn't feel anything. And my
Mhm.
mom came in my room as I was like eating the soup, and she was like, "What the fuck?" I literally had it all over my face. I looked in the camera. I was like, "This is pathetic."
You sent me a Snapchat, and at first I didn't realize you were eating, so I thought it was like blood, and I was like,
It's
bro, what the
probably mixed
fuck?
because up till yesterday it was still bleeding.
Yeah, I was like, dude, what the fuck? You like you that's not good. And then I realized it was just soup. I was like, oh, thank God.
And then I tried to take a drink of water, and it literally all just came out of my mouth. And my
Yeah.
mom was like so done with my shit. I was like, "I'm so
Yeah.
sorry."
I know. It was funny though.
Um, so literally all weekend I just been wanting to die. I've consumed
Hmm.
so much New Girl in the past
Yeah.
like 3 days.
Hmm.
I I keep on talking like Nick Miller. I am Nick Miller now.
Hmm.
And I haven't been able to sleep, which sucks. So like I keep on yawning.
Yeah.
But every time I'm gonna start yawning now because I said
So am
yo.
I. I'm trying to hold it
Oh,
back.
oh, 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 oh. Every time I yawn, it feels like my mouth is getting ripped apart. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, kind of sucked, but I needed them out bad, and
I'm still waiting to get mine out. I'm gonna have to get on that soon though.
for
I don't
sure.
yeah, I'll figure it out. It's fine.
Um, I wanted to talk about a tour announcement today that was released. Olivia Rodrigo is going on tour.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, she posted it.
I'll pop off.
Her tour dates. Tickets go on sale like Friday.
Should we
Yes.
go?
That's what I was thinking. I was just gonna ask you, do you want to go?
Yeah, I fuck
The
with her
closest
music.
one is like Michigan. I think it's closer to go to Michigan than to Cincinnati.
Detroit.
Uh-huh. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
three
pretty
hours.
close. I mean,
It's on a
I'm so
Saturday.
down. That would be fun. Let's do it.
Okay, but tickets come out while I'm at work. So if I give you like my credit
What
card,
day? Friday?
yeah. Do you work Friday?
Ah, no.
Okay,
I'm so down. Let's do it.
I'm here for it. It's in like April.
Okay, love that.
It's like April 22nd, 23rd.
I'm with it. Let's go.
But another reason I am bringing up Olivia Rodrigo is because a
Mm,
video that's been going around TikTok that really fucking irritates me.
yeah.
Um, as you know, like at TikTok, there's a lot of like commentary pages and a lot of like social media alert type things, drama
Yeah.
alerts.
It's like pop
Um,
culture,
yeah.
fucking whatever.
So, which is like we do.
Yeah, I mean, we
So I'm
love
not like
that.
shitting like on her brand, this girl's brand, but like
I
I
am
am.
shitting on her
I am.
brand
I'm
because the
shitting
way
on it.
she
It's
does
weird.
things is not
It's
respectful
not cool.
or right. It's just fucked up. There's a
So
way to deliver news and whatever in a fucking respectful way besides shitting on people and being invasive, honestly.
Olivia Rodrigo went to the AMAs a couple weeks ago and she wore this like beautiful blue dress.
Hmm.
And this creator took it upon herself to make a video regarding Olivia's boobs,
Which is
which is weird because she's a fully grown woman talking about an
weird.
18-year-old's boobs.
Like in
Like,
in
what?
my mind, Olivia is still a child.
Yes.
Like Homegirl is like my High School Musical girly. Like I don't see her as like an adult. So it's weird to sit there and talk about her tits. Like I don't know, it's just weird.
But like, my thing is, like, she's like a fully grown woman. She recorded this video with her little like microphone thing and like she watched it back, she edited it,
Yeah.
and she thought, like, this is appropriate.
I really just don't get it. Like
First of all,
It's not even news. You're just reporting on a bunch of fucking creeps who were talking about if she got a boob job or not. That's not
yeah.
news. That's just people being weird. Like
And not only that, like, say she did, which,
that's
like,
literally like the
that's
equivalent of
not your
like
business.
someone like a celebrity going to the bathroom and being in there for like 10 minutes and then, oh, I wonder if they shit. And someone like makes a video like all the speculation if this person shit or not. Like it's the equivalent to that. Who gives a fuck? Like I don't understand. It's so weird to me.
I don't get it. Like,
Like
that's
even if she did, who gives a shit? Like why do these people care
also,
so
like,
much?
she's wearing a dress, and like that's like the first thing you're like, boobs.
Right. That's
I'm gonna make a video about her boobs. You're
yeah,
weird.
it's so weird. So gross. I mean, she's a young girl. You don't need to sit there and talk about her body like that.
Yeah, it's like that's
Like
it's so uncomfortable. It's weird. It's
really weird.
inappropriate.
Yeah, it's
Um,
just unnecessary. Like I don't
Speaking
get it.
of TikTokers, there's something else that I wanted to mention that like really has been like irritating me. So
Yeah.
I follow this wonderful, beautiful content creator in New York. Her name is Gaia. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize.
Mhm.
Um, she's very insightful. She really her content ranges from like A to Z. She talks about everything and anything. Um, but she made a TikTok a couple weeks ago talking about where you could go get your drugs tested to make sure it's not like laced with things.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
like there if you're gonna do drugs, she's providing you with like resources to make sure you're doing them safely.
For sure.
Whether you're doing them at a party or
Mhm.
you don't have the resources to get clean, or like sometimes recovery just sometimes is not realistic for some people at a certain time point.
Right.
Um, so like her giving these resources to make sure it is done in a safe manner, I
Yeah.
think it's very important, and so should literally everyone else.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But there has been quite a few TikTokers, New York TikTokers, who always just like post their unrealistic day in their lives with their apartments that their daddies pay for and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
just luxurious life, and that's like their only brand is being rich.
Yeah.
Um, Saying like, oh well, maybe you should like just not do drugs, or like, oh, not the girls with like blue hair, like saying this and that. It's like, how about let's not shame people?
Yeah.
Also, like, why are you making a video about something that's just like so blatantly ignorant?
Yeah. People are I mean, the thing
Gab
is,
NYC calling you out
yeah, the thing is
single-handedly.
everyone has a fucking opinion. People are ignorant and that it's you're never going to be able to avoid it, which is fucked, but it's just the sad reality. But people are just fucking stupid and I've got no time for it. Like I can't.
Also, speaking of recovery, I also want to talk about how much it irritates me that like these pages are making content about other people's recovery.
Right.
You don't understand how dangerous that is for some people.
Mhm.
Um, Recovery is something that is very hard. Point blank period. And
Mhm.
for someone to call out, oh, I think they're doing like drugs, or this makes them this kind of person for doing drugs. Oh, they're this aggressive person because I think they're on drugs. That is not
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That is not okay. Also, you don't know this person's mindset right now. They could be like struggling with like the point of recovery they're at, or they're in the process of recovery. You don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
So why are you going to make a video with all these assumptions or quote unquote like blind items for like
Yeah.
popular people that
Yeah.
have substance abuse problems, making all these assumptions about their recovery? Like let's just not do that.
Right. It's just It's a personal thing, and I don't know why people even feel a need to talk about it or like hear about it. Why do you want to hear about someone's like struggles? That's fucked up. Like, especially like something
Yeah,
like that's so personal, and I don't get it. I don't get the fascination with a lot of things that people are like they just care so much about other people's fucking lives. When it's something like that, it's just let them figure it out. You
right.
don't need to talk about it.
And not only that, like what you aren't taking into consideration is like what you may be saying could be like two steps back for that person.
You're right. Yeah.
You could be setting them back or like just making straight out like false accusations about this person. And that's harmful. And
Right.
that is so harmful about for like people in recovery and like knowing people that like are in recovery, like everything someone says, it's so hard not to take it to heart.
Yeah.
And like getting help for an addiction, first of all, is insane. And not everyone has those resources to get help for their addiction. So like let's just not make
Yeah.
content about other people's recovery.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's not appropriate to talk about that and speculate. It's weird.
And I think that like that should be, I don't know, common sense.
Right.
I feel like that's pretty like general knowledge. Like I don't understand
Yeah,
why
you
people
would
that are like
think
grown fucking adults are continuing to make content or like say these things about other people.
because they have nothing better to do.
Hate it.
Yeah, for sure. That's fucked.
Um, another thing is you're talking about air tags the other day, and I don't know
Oh
what you're
my
talking about.
God. No, this is the creepiest thing of all time. So it's been happening for like a few months now, but basically, Apple, I don't even know when these were released. I think fairly recently, within the last couple years. They like released this new product, like an AirTag, where it's like for your luggage when you travel. It's just a little thing that you put on your luggage so you don't lose it,
Like a name
whatever.
tag.
Basically, yeah. And it just connects to your phone. It's like kind of like a tracker, like Find My iPhone type thing,
Okay.
where your phone you can see wherever the AirTag is.
Realistically, that's like a cool concept,
It's dangerous though.
but it does sound dangerous, but like in this instance where like I've had luggage lost, like that would have been
Hmm.
helpful.
For sure. Yeah, it's like a really it's cool idea. And yeah, I mean, people are fucking psycho though. So basically,
Yeah.
all these people, it started happening like I always see videos on like TikTok or whatever, but these like people, I don't even think it's just girls. I think it's just people in general. They get these notifications on their phone because your phone will let you know if it's like you've been the AirTag's been like following you and like your phone picks it up and like, oh, this has been like following you to wherever you've been for however long, basically.
That's
It'll like
weird. But
alert
like,
you.
is that if you have the air tag on you or
If you're like moving constantly and it's always with you where you're moving around for a certain amount of time,
okay.
it'll alert you and be like, "Hey, this thing's pretty much tracking you." And if it's not yours, like alert so and so, call the cops, whatever. And so, yeah, all these people, it's like this people are using it as like a tracking device for like people, which is not okay
That's
and
terrifying.
not the fucking purpose of the device. And it's really creepy. Yeah, I've seen so many videos on it recently, and it's like my fucking biggest fear at the moment. Like, can you imagine you're just like driving around, minding your own business, and you get a fucking alert on your phone that this device has been tracking you for like however long? Like, that's so creepy.
That's
And it's really weird.
terrifying.
Yeah, it's really weird and it's fucked up. So yeah, I saw that like recently and I thought it was so crazy. So watch out for that. If you get a weird notification like that, probably best to like call the police or something.
Yeah,
But
I think I'm just gonna stick to like my normal like
yeah, your little
identification
yeah.
badge.
Hmm.
The concept of them, cool.
Yeah, I really do think it's cool. It's
But
just
like I don't get like the tracking thing. Like are people just like randomly carrying their AirTags on them, or is it just like when they're traveling?
No, okay, so basically there's a creepy person who's stalking someone. Okay?
Okay.
It's their AirTag and they put it say on their car. And
Holy
then
shit.
it's their AirTag so they can see where it's going at
No,
all
I thought you
times.
meant like so they're like hacking into their like iCloud and like
No,
tracking
no,
their
no.
oh
It's like
fuck.
it's like used for stalking. And so like these creepy people are like putting it on like a car or somewhere where it's like you won't be able to find it. But the iPhone has a feature where if it's like on you and it's following you and it's not like a recognized AirTag, it'll like alert your phone and be like this unknown whatever has been tracking you while while it's on you. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm
so
probably not
fucked up.
explaining it.
No, I get it now. I
Yeah,
thought it
it's
was just
like
like their personal
no,
AirTag.
no, it's like super creepy. It's like a whole thing. So,
That's so dangerous.
yeah, it's like really fucked up. So
What is actually wrong with people?
people are psycho, dude. I'm like, yeah, it's so crazy.
What's crazy is like not even just women in general, people in general. Like they have to live in constant fear because people are fucking psycho.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like why like what is going through someone's mind to where they think this is like I'm gonna do this.
Mhm. Yeah, it's really scary.
Um, ew. Like I was watching TikToks of like I'm on like New York TikTok.
Mhm.
A lot of it's just like that Gaia girl.
Mhm.
She made a TikTok the other night and was like, "Yeah, I'm walking home from work, and the best part of like working for like people who like spend like all this money is I get to walk home with a weapon." And she's like holding a tennis racket, and like the fact
Oh
that like
my
that is like
God.
reality.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, what the fuck is the world we live in? It's what is the world we live in that fucking Harry Styles got mugged? Like, what is the world that we live in? Like, it's really crazy to think about. Like, even him, like, so famous, whatever, still on Valentine's Day too. That's fucked up. But like that's really like an extra fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? I felt so bad when I read that headline like
I
forever ago.
remember that.
It was crazy. Like, that's so sad. He really said, "You're not getting my phone." Fucking chucked it and ran. Good for you. That takes balls, man. To fucking just know.
I know, like
Like I
before I like move or do anything, like I really want to take like a self-defense class.
yeah, no, that's definitely you should do that.
And I heard like a lot of the time, like using pepper spray is a bad idea
I mean, it can
because
be.
if you don't have like proof that they're like attacking you, they could like,
Sue.
yeah. And a lot, like personally, like I've been sprayed with pepper. I've accidentally been sprayed with pepper spray before,
Yeah, you told me about
and that
that.
shit hurts like a motherfucker. So
Yeah.
like I know like especially in your panic, you're what are you gonna do? Like hurry up and like try to unlock your pepper spray and like
No,
spray
for
it.
sure. Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
when I got sprayed with pepper spray, it wasn't even like totally the cap wasn't totally facing me. Like
Mhm.
this kid just like sprayed it and it like the wind blew it a certain direction right
No,
into my
that
eyeballs
happened to my older sister when she was bartending. There was
and
like a
it
bar fight and someone
burns
did it and it
like a
fucked her eyes
motherfucker.
up. Yeah.
Like I'd rather get a taser.
Yeah.
Zap zap a motherfucker.
Yeah.
As someone who's been tased,
What kind of are we talking stun gun or full tase?
like stun gun,
Okay.
flashlight stun gun
Mhm.
specifically.
Yeah, I have been too with those. They hurt.
They like literally,
It hurts like a motherfucker, but it's not like the worst thing I've ever felt, you know what I mean?
but definitely make you step back for a minute,
For
huh?
sure. If you keep fucking holding it there, it will, yeah.
Also, like it's so sad that like we had to like glamorize like these cute little like self-defense
Yeah, he's
packages. Like they the
no, I
Etsy shop
know.
with like the
Cute
self-defense
little
like
accessories.
keychains,
Yeah.
like the fucking brass knuckle keychain. Like,
Yeah, I've seen those.
why is this our reality?
It's fucking sad.
That's so sad, but like
There's fucked up
necessary.
people.
It's
Yeah, there's
necessary. And
There's just fucked up people in the world.
Better be safe than sorry.
For sure. Gotta be prepared. Ooh, sorry.
I think it's the 4th Street Puncher.
The what?
Or 3rd Street Puncher in
What
New
the fuck are you
York.
talking about?
This person on like the
Oh, I see.
train, they just go around and punch people like so fucking hard in the face.
What? The fuck?
And it's like a couple months ago too. Like I swear, like every other
That would be kind of exhilarating though, to just be walking down the street and just get decked in the fucking face. That's so kind of like that'd be a funny story to tell the homies. Like I just got socked in the
I
face.
swear, like a couple months ago, every other TikTok on my For You page just like I just got like punched by like the 4th Street Puncher.
That's so funny. Oh, that's not funny, but it's kind of like crazy.
And this lady was like rocking their fucking shit, dude. Like
It's
literally
really
was
not
punching them
funny. It's just
so
crazy.
hard.
That's nuts.
Like what is wrong with people?
People are fucked up. Just going around punching people. What?
I want to go
I
to
mean,
New
go
York
off.
so bad again.
Yeah,
we
soon.
literally
We're
go in
going.
like 2 months, but like
I'm pumped.
my mother keeps on talking about how she wants to see Christmas time in New York.
Oh my God, I know.
And I think like she definitely sees it like as in the movies, as
Yeah.
everyone else does.
It's not as nice as that.
But like
It's a dirty city, guys. It's not
it
as
is.
it's not as
It's
nice
not
as people
glamorous as you think.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, I think it's important for me to go like experience her idea of a New York Christmas time before I move because I think it would make her feel more comfortable on me
You
being
think?
there by myself.
Maybe. Maybe
I
so.
think because then she'll have like this mindset of like,
Like, oh, it's so nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, mom, it's not gonna be nice when I live
It's
in like
nice for like 2 months out of the year.
like a 5-story walk up with like heat that doesn't work and fucking roaches.
Yeah, that's tough.
But
God, that's a nightmare, Kirsten. How are you willing to like it's the roaches and the rats. I can't.
it's the
I can't.
ambiance for me.
I can't. I just
You never lived until you've seen a fucking sewer rat in the
that's
at the train
nasty.
station.
That's like nasty as
I'll
fuck.
give you New York props though. It's a lot cleaner than Chicago.
Oh, really?
It smells a lot better than Chicago. Their like metro system a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
I saw so many rats in
That's so gross.
Chicago, but like New York, I saw maybe like 3.
Whoa.
And there's nothing like the Utica subway station.
Yeah.
Utica Avenue. I
Oh,
personally did
love
not
that.
think it was that bad.
Yeah.
But like everyone else that I was with when I was in New York was like, I would not come here like late at night, like as like a single woman. And I was like, okay, fair point, but like
Yeah.
I wasn't uncomfortable. I think it's definitely
Yeah.
based on like who and where you grew up with too.
Right. Yeah, you might
Like
be right.
like neighborhoods that like I thought were like really nice. A lot of people that I was with in New York were like, this is trash. And I was like, oh.
That's okay. Well, they're also very privileged.
Yeah,
know?
they grew up in Soho.
Yeah, so it's kind of like tough. But no, that's crazy. Anyways. Oh my God, Jinx.
Oh my God, look at us telepathically aligned. We're gonna just do the we're not really strangers question and then wrap it up with song of the week.
Okay.
So my question this week is how would I describe my relationship with myself in one word? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Strained.
That's tough.
It is tough, but like I feel like I don't know who I am as a person right now.
For sure. I'm gonna go two-faced. Cause it's very two-faced. Cause like it's fucked up. But like when I'm around people, I love myself. I'm like so confident. But then when I'm alone, it's not that. You know?
Fair.
So yeah, two-faced.
That's makes me sad for you.
Thanks so much. No, it's all good.
All right. Song of the week. We had to hurry up and wrap this up because my mouth hurts so bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I'm going Changes, David Bowie.
Good one. Love that.
Change it.
That's a good choice. I'm gonna go with an oldie, I think, but a classic, and I have a reason for this. Back for You, One Direction. Because this is
You said oldie, I was thinking like 60s.
Oh no. This is like a One Direction oldie. And there's a very specific reason because Louis hits this note towards like the end of the song and it's just fucking unreal. Like his vocals were crisp as fuck in the recording of it. And yesterday I was going down a rabbit hole on
Did
YouTube
he put his whole dick into it?
Cock, balls, and taint into it, bro. Like I'm telling you, like it's unreal. Like this note is I want to play it, but I won't. But like it sounds so crisp in the recording, and then so
cock, taint, balls.
No, for real, like put all in there. And then so I went down a rabbit hole of YouTube videos where I wanted to hear how he sang it live. And I was just going through different concert videos just to hear the one note that he hits because he does it so good every time. And yeah, so Back for You, One Direction. King Louis, we love. So yeah, he really carried that song, to be honest.
Love that. Should we wrap things up?
Sure.
All right.
This has been great. This has been Let's Talk About It
with Jamie and Kirsten. Tune in next week. Okay, Hong Kong.
You said net.
Tune in next week for some more fun.
Tune in next week for some more fun.
Be nice,
do good. Treat people with kindness. Stay safe. All the love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.